Hey Cancer, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your third week of February pick a card reading. Not everything is going to resonate and that's okay. This is a general reading. That's why I do personal readings as well. They are through email and the link to my Etsy page is below. I have lots of them, including a way to create your own by choosing your own cards, and you can control the price that way as well. But if anything you hear during the reading does resonate and does help and it feels like it's going to serve you on the path, hit that like button right away. Also, please subscribe if you want to keep up, because I do one of these every week and you want to see how your weekly energy is unfold. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So this month your energy is the Six of Cups, and that is going to be talking about childhood stuff, innocent things, going back into the past, reminiscing, all that sorts of stuff. And Leo and Scorpio got the same thing. So if you would go ahead and tell me in the comments if you're connecting with a Leo or a Scorpio at this time, or if they have some influence on your journey, I would love to know. Also, your week, the energy is wisdom, and this came out in your monthly. Your yearly and your monthly, those are linked below if you want to see me shuffle on camera and talk more about what these mean. So for right now, I'm using words of wisdom from His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. Stack 1, 2, and 3. They're timestamped below. Let's get started. Stack 1. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the High Priestess. It says, compassion can heal not only inner anger, but the world's violence. So the High Priestess sees all. So I'm loving how we have the High Priestess and this wisdom. And she's sitting here between these two columns, and you've got this nice German Shepherd sitting between its two puppies. It's just a little visual synchronicity. I like that kind of thing. And so anyway, she sees all. There's a stoic nature to her, but also compassionate, which is all wrapped up in this here. So, and with this Nine of Pentacles, there is a degree to where this is an inside job where you are working independently. And so I think that's why it's talking about compassion can heal inner anger and the world's. Compassion can heal not only inner anger, but the world's violence. So what I'm hearing by that is that when you do this work on yourself, you only have control over one person, right? You can't fix anybody else. But in doing so, in healing that one person, you have changed the world by one person. As part of the world, when you change you do change the world. And there's a way that every single choice does have a far-reaching effect. I just got done watching the second season of The Orville, and I don't want to spoil anything, but the last 2 episodes are about how one little choice can change the entire trajectory of history. It was a dating choice. It wasn't even like a big thing, okay? And that's because Seth MacFarlane is hilarious and sees the world in a unique way. But anyway, so it's talking about examining your history, examining who you were at your most innocent, going back and healing these types of things, doing some childhood work, some therapy work, some healing of old childhood wounds, because of the way, in how it relates to the way you project and discharge anger and violence. If you may not, it's not saying you have an anger issue or anything like that, but there are ways that those unhealed parts of ourselves do manifest violently, whether that's through passive-aggressive words or, I don't know, it can mean a lot of things. Only you know what that means. But how can healing this part of yourself affect the way that you show up in the world and have those wounds not continue to be visited on other people because of the way? And that doesn't mean that you're doing anything to anyone. It could just be the way that your hurts and your wounds cause you to act or react in certain ways without thought, and that may just be triggering to someone else because of their wounds, and that doesn't even have to do with you. So if everyone would just work on themselves, yeah. So stack 2, you have the Fool in reverse, 5 of Swords. It says, if you harbor ill will, it has a negative impact on yourself. You may lose your appetite and good sleep. So this is going to be talking about the negativity that you hold within. I don't know if it's him or if it's someone else that says something about holding anger is like taking poison and expecting it to hurt the other person or something. So it's about how has negativity become a safety mechanism for you. Because evolutionarily speaking, there is a precedent for that. We have evolved in certain ways to look for the worst case scenario, to judge things more harshly than they are, to assess things in a way that is the most protective and is the least optimistic, because optimism invites risk. And so there is a hard wiring to that. And the question is now, though, how is that serving you now in your life as it is? And with this Five of Swords, the question is, what is that mindset costing you? What is it costing you in health and sleep? What is it costing you in your ability to heal and move forward? That's your question for this week, Cancer. Stack 3, you have the reverse King of Swords, reverse Four of Swords. It says, be a good human being, a warm-hearted, affectionate person. So Cancer, I'm hearing come off your high horse and come out of isolation. Also, allow support to come through and allow yourself to support others without trying to fix, if that makes any sense. Not everything is a problem to be solved by you. Sometimes people just want to be heard, and sometimes you just want to be heard. And that so it's important to communicate from the get-go whether you want help, whether you want someone to offer you solutions, or you're like, I just need to vent. Because I have been party to discord and arguments that stemmed from one party wanting to vent and just need to get something off their chest, and the other person jumping in with solutions, jumping in with hard questions. And it's like, I don't want to answer all these hard questions. I just wanted to talk about it. I just wanted to vent. I just wanted to express it. I'm done now. But then if someone tries to fix when the other person just wanted to vent, then it can become a whole thing. So make sure you're clear whether you want help and ask for it, or if you don't want help and you just want to vent. And if someone is saying things to you, make sure you're clear. Like, okay, do you want me to listen, or do you want me to offer solutions? Okay, go ahead now with your talking. So that's what I'm hearing from this one, and to just offer affection and to ask for affection if that's what you need in the moment. All right, Cancer, talk to you in a week. Thanks.